So we have this flooding situation going on in Texas. Now, this was flash flooding, initial wave, was very devastating. Hundreds of people affected, a bunch missing. I don't know the exact number, at least 51 confirmed casualties that I am aware of. Now, that's based on the news articles I've read so far. Now, I'm also hearing differing things about whether or not the National Weather Service was adequately staffed and able to make the prediction in time, if they were able to do things quick enough. Donald Trump did send Kristi Noem, the head of the Department of Homeland Security, down to Texas to look around, investigate, and see what they can do to help. I have not heard yet that Donald Trump has accepted the disaster declaration from Texas to send FEMA money to Texas to help out. So, major situation going on there. Now, why did he send Kristi Noem? Well, FEMA falls under the Department of Homeland Security, so that does make sense. And as far as the FEMA money, I don't know what FEMA has left for a budget. They were needing more money, and a bunch of money from FEMA got diverted to make that alligator Alcatraz place in Florida this makeshift prison that is going to house undocumented migrants that they catch, because now it is harder for them to send those undocumented migrants, undocumented immigrants to foreign countries, thanks to differing court cases. So they had to make some place here, and they did that rather quickly, and they diverted FEMA funds to do it. Now, Donald Trump has delayed signing FEMA declarations for other places. They were signed, but it took them months. Are we going to hear the same outcries from Republicans about Donald Trump and this disaster and getting FEMA aid going that we heard about Joe Biden, or is it going to be silence? I'm predicting silence, because they expected the best out of Joe Biden. In fact, when it was predicted and they knew there were events coming, Joe Biden was ready and could sign that declaration within minutes. They had FEMA doing everything they could behind the scenes, just waiting for the say-so so they could make the moves. We're not hearing about those same things happening with this administration. We'll have to see if they actually get FEMA rolling. And are we going to hear the same complaints about how much money the affected people get? Remember, everybody was mad about Joe Biden and FEMA recipients for the hurricanes only getting $750 initially. That money was approved by Congress. As far as I know, that number has not changed. But are we going to hear complaints about this administration and not doing enough to help? Now, I think that number does need to be increased, but again, takes Congress. And they just passed this big, beautiful budget bill, and they didn't increase FEMA spending in that one. In fact, they cut it.